For a customer to get in contact with you, he has to search on Google, then find a number to call you. While searching, he sees all your competition ads. The auto detailing industry is growing in competition and in customers. Why not cut the middleman out and become the first Uber of auto detailing in your city with your own custom-made detailing app? With one click to call, online booking, and push notification, you will be a force to be reckoned with. All the big companies have an app. Once the client downloaded, it is on their phone forever. They never need to call another detailer again. Think about, with only 1,000 downloads, now you can send your notification out to 1,000 people instantly. Click the link below to get started.
Explode this summer with a custom-made advertising video and wow your customers. I've learned that a great video not only sets you apart from your competition, but it shows how serious you are about your auto detailing business. Not only do you get the video, but for a limited time offer, we're going to give you 100 free keywords that we use to sell details on Facebook and Instagram. Dominate Facebook, dominate Instagram with your own custom-made video. Click the link below. Team Beast Mode.
Hey, welcome back. This is Prince Beast Mode Detailing Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile auto detailing business. Today I want to talk about prospect detailing. Prospect detailing. And basically prospect detailing is this. When you find prospects, basically. Let me just jump right into it to explain it a little bit more. Number one is, what is a prospect customer? Your prospect customer is obviously a guy or a female that has a nice car. That's simple. All right? And you see your prospects all over the place, right? And you have opportunity to talk to them, but for some strange reason you do not. So today we're going to talk about how to lock in those clients, right? How to get those clients that you see on a day-to-day basis at the gas station, and that's number two. How do you find a prospect? They're at the gyms, they at companies, they at the hair salon, they at gas stations, just everywhere. They're at the grocery store, they're everywhere. All right? The thing is, you gotta be able to approach them a certain way, all right, in order to lock them in. And I'm gonna show you some strategies that I use here to help you guys out, all right? So let's say you see a guy, right? He got a nice car. Let's say you're at the gas station, for an example. You're at the gas station. And let's say you're getting some gas, and then some guy pulls up to the next pump right over you, right? You got a really nice car, right? And even though you may have on your uniform, you may have all the decals on your van or on your truck, he will not say anything to you, right? So there's a certain way that you can approach this guy that I know that works best for me, all right? So number one, when you're approaching a person like that, right? you have to watch your angle of approach. All right. If you approach head on, face to face like this, it's intimidating. All right. And it's like the mind goes to a fight or flight kind of situation, even though there's no danger. It's just something that's built inside of us from day one, right? That to protect yourself, the enemy or let's say the predator, if he's really, really fast, he would approach you from straight on. If they're really fast, because they can get to you fast. And so that has it intimidates the customer. All right. If you approach from the back, you definitely intimidating them, right? It's almost a threatening type feeling. All right. So what I found out that works best is you approach from the front, but at an angle, right? Where they're not directly in front of you. They're pretty much at an angle. All right. Now, when you approach them, don't directly approach them. All right. Approach the car, right? That way they don't feel any kind of threat whatsoever. All right. Approach the car. All right. So next. All right. Oh, when you start talking to the person, we're gonna get into the script and what you need to say, right? But when you talk to the person, talk in a calm voice, right? In a calm voice, right? Depends on the situation though. Sometimes like I can get really, really loud, right? I can get really, really like excited, and then that would like trigger excitement inside of the customer too, right? So it all depends on how you feel at that moment, right? But you normally want, especially if it's a female, you want to talk with like a calm voice. All right, next is, I want you to remember this. This is number 4. Remember this. You're not trying to get them to buy today. You're only introducing yourself and your business. All right, again, you're not trying to get them to buy today. You're just introducing yourself and your business. However, if they want to go ahead and set an appointment with you, take the appointment. All right. Now, number 5, and this is a question to you. If someone walks up to you selling detailing, right? Selling detailing packages, what would get you to buy? And that's how you know what to sell to them. All right. So and as a detailer, like what could somebody come up to you and say to get you to buy right away? And those are the things that you're going to use in order to entice the customer, all right, to get them, all right. Now, all right, so now it's about to get real tricky, all right. This is some tactics that I use. Now, you need to be prepared to meet the prospect because the prospect is in front of you every single day, all right. And what I've learned to do is that early on in my career, what I learned to do is to talk to 10 people. My goal is to talk to 10 people per day. Now, I'm not trying to close 10 people per day. I'm just trying to talk to 10 people per day. And what they will tell you in marketing is that what you need to do is go out and try and get 10 no's. That's what you want to get. You want, at the end of the week, you want to get, and I know it sounds crazy. But at the end of the week, let's say Monday through Friday, you want 50 people to tell you no. That's what you want. The reason why they teach this in marketing is because you get used to rejection, right? And so it doesn't bother you as much, right? And we'll get into rejection later on, but it doesn't bother you as much. And during the process of you doing this, right? And again, the goal is just only trying to get you to say, because as soon as you get a no, you're like, all right, cool, I'm gone, right? But in the process of you doing this, you're going to get a yes. You're going to get 3, 4, 5, 6. You approach 50 people. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me just keep going. All right. Be prepared for the prospect. All right. So basically what I'm saying is this. If there's some other guys out there that does this, right? And I doubt that they do. I doubt if there's anybody in your city that does this. But what you want to do is, Les Brown said this. He said, it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. All right. So in slow seasons, right? If you're ever slow, this is what you need to do, right? It doesn't cost you a whole lot of money to get this going. All right. Now, this is what we did. All right. You want to have your business cards. You want to have your brochures, your flyers. all that stuff that introduce your business, right? Coupons. All right. Now this is what we did. We took our brochures, right? We took our brochures, we took our business cards, we took our flyers, coupons, and also like information. Like in the summertime in North Carolina, we get like a lot of bugs on the front of the car. So I just put a nice little article in there about how to get rid of bugs, right? How to get rid of bugs, right? And I have all these different things. And what I did, I went to the dollar store, I bought a paper bag, those gift bags, the paper ones, not the one with all the colors and stuff on there, right? And then I went to FedEx, I got a sticker, put the sticker on there, and then I took another sticker and just tied the top of it so it won't be open, right? And so when I approach the prospect and I get to the point where, hey, I would like to, when we get to the point of giving the customer my number, I don't just give them a number, I give them a gift bag, right? You think they'll remember you if you gave them a gift bag? Also, I put in the gift bag a toy car, right? A toy car, right? Maybe they have a son, maybe they have a daughter, I don't know, right? But I just put that in there just to fill it up a little bit, right? But it does help out. So anyway, let's get right into it, all right? What do you say to a prospect? All right. Now, we got two different situations though. You got the time. Okay, let's say it's a time where you're working, right? Let's say you're in between appointments and you just stop by the gas station to get some gas, right? You're in your detailing uniform or your detailing t-shirt. You got your detail joints on a car or on a van or truck. So in that situation, it's kind of easy to approach someone because they can look at you and tell that, hey, this guy's a detailer, right? Now, I noticed that it doesn't work as well if you're in just civilian clothes, all right? If you're in civilian clothes, it doesn't work as well. However, when I wear like my detailing beast or my hat, like I wear this hat just about every day, right? And I noticed that even if I don't approach certain people, right? People who I don't even know what kind of car they drive, especially if I'm in a store, they say auto detailing. They read my hat, auto detailing beast, and they ask me, is that what you do? I've been looking for a detailer. And I'm like, yeah, let me go get you a gift bag, right? And when I give them the gift bag, all of my stuff, all of my paraphernalia is inside of it, right? So they know right then, like, this is my guy right here, right? Right? They're not going to forget you ever, because you're the only one in probably the entire state that gives gift bags away in a auto detailing business, right? And that's something that you need to know, something that you need to do. Now, I learned this tactic actually from my church, right? When we get new visitors, they all get a gift bag with all the information about the church. It works brilliantly. All right. So listen, man, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back right after this, and we're gonna deal with what to say to the prospect. All right. This is Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV.
For a customer to get in contact with you, he has to search on Google, then find a number to call you. While searching, he sees all your competition ads. The auto detailing industry is growing in competition and in customers. Why not cut the middleman out and become the first Uber of auto detailing in your city with your own custom-made detailing app? With one click to call, online booking, and push notification, you will be a force to be reckoned with. All the big companies have an app. Once the client downloaded, it is on their phone forever. They never need to call another detailer again. Think about, with only 1,000 downloads, now you can send your notification out to 1,000 people instantly. Click the link below to get started.
What does Bruce Lee, Michael Jordan, and Mike Tyson all have in common? They all had a mentor, and you need a mentor. Our mentorship classes will push you out of your comfort zone. We will give you strategies, concept, motivation to not only be successful, but incredible in all your endeavors of life. We will encourage you and lift your auto detailing business to an all new level. All the greats had a coach. If you want to be great, sign up today and click that link below. exclusively from Team Beast Mode. Are you tired of posting on Craigslist and just getting little to no results? Why compete when you can dominate and make Craigslist your Well, for a limited time, we are selling our training video on how to make Craigslist your Learn how to get unlimited accounts on Craigslist. Learn how to get unlimited contracts with dealerships, RV campers, motorcycles, boatyards, and much, much more, all on Craigslist. 90-day money-back guarantee. We teach you how to post and obliterate the competition. Use our templates to make Craigslist your 1 hour of free training with your boy, Prince Beast Mode. This is a limited time offer, so invest in yourself today. Price start at $49.99. Just click the link below to get started.
Hey, welcome back. This is Prince Beast Mode, detailing Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your auto detailing business. Anyway, we're on number 7. What do you say to the prospect to get them to buy? Right now, again, we just went over if you're in your uniform. So if you're in uniform, you can approach them a certain way and it works. All right. Now, if you're off duty, right? Off duty, you're probably just hanging out, right? Right? You in your regular car, right? And you're off duty, right? And this is why, like, when I made, like, you know, the auto detailing hoodie shirts, the super detailer hoodie, joints and all the detailing, and I got a new joint that's like dope just for t-shirts for this summer, right? And when you wear this throughout the day, you don't even have to, like, you still should do prospect detailing, right? You still should try and find prospects, but the shirt alone will have people engaging you, right? The hat alone gets people to engage you without you feeling so like relaxed, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be wondering, like, why are these women looking at me like this, right? I'm fly as a mug. No, they reading your shirt. They reading your hat, right? And they want to know, right? Are you really an auto detailer, right? They want to know that stuff, right? And so they approach you, and then you can kill them with what you do. So in your off time, if you can afford one of those shirts, definitely go ahead and get one of those shirts, a few of those shirts, and you will see how well a shirt works. The shirt gives back money to you, right? It puts details on the calendar, baby. That's what you want to do. All right, so let's go into, and it's called detailing off-duty gear. That's what I call it, detailing off-duty gear. All right. Now, let's go into number 8. How well does this work? So let me break it down to you. When you just begin, you might get 1 out of 10. All right. Now, ideally, what you want to do, you want to approach 10 people every day. All right. Particularly people with nice cars. All right. That's the ones you want. Right. Or if you notice that they're in their, like, gym outfit, because if they care about their body, they care about their car as well. Right. In most cases. Not every single time. So these are the people that you're looking at. These are the people that you're looking for. Nice car, gym outfit, or if they have on like a doctor, or if they dressed up, right, in a suit, you definitely want to approach these people. All right. In the beginning, as a beginner, 1 out of 10 is what you're gonna get, right? But you'll get good if you keep doing this every single day. If you're approaching, and all you're doing is using your wordplay. So if you're approaching 50 people a week, right, as a beginner, right, that's 200 people at the end of the month, right, that you had to approach. By the time you get to 200, you're already getting good, right? But you by this time you done got 4 people on your calendar. So let's say if you're doing like $200 details, that's an additional $800 in your pocket. All right. So that's something that you need to think about as an amateur. Right? Maybe that second month you'll be doing 3 out of 10. Every time you talk to 10 people, you get 3 people on your calendar. All right. Now, when you get to a pro, you get 9 out of 10, bro. Just about every single time you talk to somebody, they going on your calendar, right? And that's what you want. All right. This is about 3 months down the road. By doing this, you're killing it. All right. You're killing it. All right. So number 9, how to handle rejections. All right. rejection is a part of life. All right. But just like anything, just like here's a good example. When you first start detailing, your hands, because of using the chemicals, your hands will start peeling, right? And I know you guys experience that. Your hands will start peeling, but after a while, your hand don't peel anymore, because what your body did, it created a stronger skin underneath the skin to deal with the environment. All right. So the more rejection that you get, the less you care about it, right? Like in the beginning, when I was doing YouTube videos, someone would say a comment, it would bother me. Like they said a negative comment, it would bother me for like 3 days. Then after a while, it will only bother me like a day or so. Now I'm like, it don't bother me at all. I could care less. I really could care less, you know? But so I just keep going on. And basically what I'm saying is that you'll build a tolerance for it. All right, but you got to go through it. That's part of business, bro. It's part of business. You got to go through it, and you got to be able to deal with rejections. All right. But behind every rejection is a client who's going to get your detail. Right. You just learn from your rejections. You learn from your script of what you say to that person. All right. And I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself again. You learn how you say. So don't just freestyle. Don't just freestyle how you approach this person. Again, if you approach on an angle, right? Go to the car. Don't go to the customer. Go to the car, and then you engage in conversation just like that. All right. Now, your script. This is number 10. Your script. All right. Remember this: the one who asks the questions controls the conversation. That's Brian Tracy. The one who asks the questions controls the conversation. All right. So, how can I say this? When you engage, or when you're building your script, all right, because you need to have a script. You need to have a script for at least 2 for males, at least 2 for females, all right, and then you use those scripts, and you would know what the answer is going to be after each time you use it, and then you twerk it and tweak it. So when you get a rejection, right, you're going to change either the question, right, or you're going to change your response. Depends on, and you have to read the customer, all right? So when you engage in a conversation with the customer, right, number 1, you look them dead in their eye, right? If you got to shake their hand, if you're going to shake their hand, unless it's a female, but if you shake their hand, shake it like, squeeze it hard and look them in their eye. And because that let them know that you are dead serious about business, bro. Dead serious. All right. Now, in your opening, right? In your opening, you need to have an opening, a lead question, and closing. Let's break it down. All right. How much time I got? All right. So, in your opening, it's gonna be loud, right? It's gonna be pretty much, you have to break the normal environment, because again, you're engaging someone, you're engaging a total stranger. All right. And so what I like to do is, if I see a guy with a nice car, right? I walk past the car, and I'm looking at the car, and then I stop and turn around and I say, wow, man, that is a nice car. And he's going to say, well, thank you. What year is it? 1974 or whatever, right? 1974. 1974. 2018, right? 2018, right? Here, real quick. No, it's not necessary. This is totally irrelevant, but I want to get this out. All right. Back in the early 1900s, there wasn't a whole lot of cars, right? And in the state of Ohio, in the whole entire state, there was only 2 cars, right? Do you know those 2 cars crashed into each other? Crazy. Irrelevant information. Irrelevant. Anyway, I'm like, wow, that is a nice car, right? He's like, thank you, man. What year is it? XYZ. How long have you had it? For so-and-so. Where do you take it to get detailed? I got you, right? Well, I normally wash it myself, or I might take it down to XYZ. Well, listen, man, I'm a detailer, man, and I really, really love working on cars like this. Can I get you a gift bag and give you my information? Sure, no problem, right? Totally open, right? Totally open. Totally open, right? Now, this works for guys. Doesn't work for women. Because immediately, at least I think that the woman is thinking, oh, he's trying to get my phone number, right? Or he's trying to get with me or something like that. So with a woman, it's kind of, you got to approach them just a little bit different, right? With a woman, some women are insecure, right? And so you have to play with those kind of emotions, right? The thing is, you want something. You have to get them to react, right? And so if I see a woman, let's say she's driving a nice Benz, right? Again, I'm going to walk past the Benz, right? I'm going to turn around and I'm going to say, that is a nice car. But man, someone blanked your car, right? So if I as a detailer, you should be able to see a car even in distance. What is it? The corrections that need to be made on the paint, right? So if it's a black car, right, a black Benz, I don't even have to go up. I don't have to go up to the car. I can look at it from a distance and tell that, okay, you need a swirl remover. Just about every black car, especially if it's a BMW, you need a swirl remover, right? So I say, wow, that is a beautiful, ma'am, that is a beautiful car. But I noticed that you got a lot of swirls in it, right? Where have you been taking it to get it detailed, right? And she's only going to go respond to my questions, right? And then I'm going to lead her to get in the gift bag, give it to her, and then I lead her to where I want her to go, right? Again, you got to have 2 openings and 2 closings. I'm sorry, 2 openings per species, per woman, all right? You got to have 2 openings, all right? 2 openings. Now, if they're with their husband or something like that, then engage them at a distance, because the guy's in the car like, who is this dude? Who is he talking to? Why? What's the dude talking to my wife for? Right? See me in here, right? And so you have to engage in that kind of way. Listen, man, I'm going to take a quick break and we're going to finish chopping this up. This is Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV.
For a customer to get in contact with you, he has to search on Google, then find a number to call you. While searching, he sees all your competition ads. The auto detailing industry is growing in competition and in customers. Why not cut the middleman out and become the first Uber of auto detailing in your city with your own custom-made detailing app? With one click to call, online booking, and push notification, you will be a force to be reckoned with. All the big companies have an app. Once the client downloaded, it is on their phone forever. They never need to call another detailer again. Think about, with only 1,000 downloads, now you can send your notification out to 1,000 people instantly. Click the link below to get started.
Explode this summer with a custom-made advertising video and wow your customers. I've learned that a great video not only sets you apart from your competition, but it shows how serious you are about your auto detailing business. Not only do you get the video, but for a limited time offer, we're going to give you 100 free keywords that we use to sell details on Facebook and Instagram. Dominate Facebook, dominate Instagram with your own custom-made video. Click the link below. Team Beast Mode.
Hey, welcome back. This is Prince Beast Mode Detailing Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your auto detailing business. Anyway, we engage in conversation with the female, right? It's a little bit different from with the male. With the males, it's pretty on point. All you got to do is find one thing about that car and talk about it, right? So, if you, for instance, if you find a car with a crazy exotic paint, right, then this works both for male and female, right? But a lot of females don't have that crazy exotic paint unless they're driving their boyfriend car. Either way, my approach is, again, I'm walking past the car and I'm looking at the car, and then I'm going to turn back and I'm going to say, wow, the color of that car is amazing, right? And they're going to say, well, thank you. What color is that? XYZ. Oh man. Then I go straight into my pitch, right? And then I'm on again. I'm not going to get a no. I've been doing this for a while. I'm not going to get a no, right? I'm going to get the gift bag. I'm going to give it to her. The gift bag is going to sit in her car until she calls someone to get it detailed, right? And even if she decides to go on Google or something like that, and she goes, I remember there's a guy who gave me a gift bag the other day. I'm going to have him do it, right? And you can engage in conversation with your packages if you do contracts and all that different stuff that goes along with it. You want to give them as much about you as possible so they'll remember you, all right? You want to know that they need to know that you do online booking. They need to know that you have a website. They need to know that you have an app, right? That everything about you is about detailing, right? We do boats, we do cars, we do planes, we do motorcycles, we do everything. Right? And so that's how you want to present to the customer. Now, once you start doing this every single day, it's nothing. It's like second nature. The second you see a car, it's like beast mode on, right? And I'm going to engage it. Like, my wife hates when I go to the grocery store, because if I see, like, you go to the grocery store with me, I done tried to sell chemicals to everybody in the grocery store. I've tried to wash everybody's car. I'm out there. I'm getting there. You go to the barbershop with me, they know too. They know too, right? That's Prince Detail Cars. You know what I'm saying? I got my flyers up everywhere. I got, it's in there, right? For my main barbershop. My main barbershop, that's what we do. Anyway, man, I hope I said something to bless you. Definitely get your prospect detailing on, right? Doesn't cost you a whole lot. Like I said, you can go to the dollar store and get these things, right? Have all that stuff printed out. You can go to FedEx and have one sheet of stickers printed out for, like, as long as you know how to design it, print out for like 75 cents. You only need 10 of them, right? And you just need a little small sticker where you stick on the bag, on the front and on the back. That's it, right? That's it. And it's on label paper. Basically, it's on label paper. And so you use that to increase your sales. Works all the time. I don't care if you don't know anything about online marketing. Offline marketing still banks. You still can get a lot of work on it, right? A lot of work, right? And you happen to run across the right person, the right customer will get you more customers. You run across the right customer, she or he will get you more customers, man. So, man, I hope I said something to bless you. Till next time, Grind Time. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV. Till next time, have a great week. Have an awesome week, bro. And I'll see you next time.